What a great way to start the morning with a decapitated flaming skull staring at you. Yeah, it must be Monday. What's up, tabletop role-playing game fans? It is I, your humble, if often outspoken guide to all the tabletop role-playing game news, weather, and general internet nonsense. And it is a lovely Monday morning here, the 10th day of July in the year of our Lord, Hello Kitty 2023. And it's time to set our sails, chart our course, take out our compass, and take a look at what direction the winds of the tabletop role-playing game news are going to take us this week. Is anything exciting going to happen, newsworthy, or are we just going to have another week of ridiculous controversy and self-destruction and nonsense? And based upon what's coming out of the news regarding Baldurs Gate 3, I think the answer is it's going to be another week of controversy and nonsense. So I'm going to eat this cookie. All right, here we go. We have something called Hellslayers, as you can see. What is it? Doesn't say. But apparently it's important. Meanwhile, we've got this thing. What's old is new, the starter set. Is available. Probably should have had that cookie before I started recording, but you don't care. So we know that this comes with 3 starter adventures and all the rules to jumpstart into the What's Old is New second edition. Second edition, I've asked multiple people on multiple different forums and stuff, if this is the second edition, who here remembers the first? And only one person was like, I think I remember seeing it on a shelf, but I don't remember ever playing it. So the mystery continues regarding What's Old is New. It is an attempt to do another generic, universal, multi-genre role-playing game. Right now, it's only jumping on 3 genres, but of course, it's, I guess, try and go for the, let's do as many different genres under one rule set as we can. And it's certainly getting a fair amount of press. Other than that, it's just a generic universal system that we know very little about, other than it's the second edition. And we still have no idea what this is because there's no mention of it. Adventure Time is coming out with a role-playing game. As the Kickstarter is going live, I think today. I don't know if it is approved of by Mr. Ward or not, or what connection it has with Nickelodeon or not, or Cartoon Network. There are some rumors that there is a new spin-off of Adventure Time coming out, so that could be why they're releasing it now. Though the general opinion I've heard so far is maybe it's a little too late to milk the Adventure Time bandwagon now. Maybe a couple of years ago when it was still popular and influential, but now I'd be a little bit more hopeful for this if I knew Mr. Ward was somehow involved with it, but so far there's no mention of his name in the write-up, so we'll see. I don't have high hopes for it. It might, some legacy nostalgia sales, but it's a role-playing game based upon a cartoon that was about a role-playing game. There's another Call of Cthulhu live play. So you get a bunch of people we don't know all sitting down around a table playing Call of Cthulhu, and then we can watch them all go insane after 10 minutes. That'll be the shortest live play ever. It has got Mark Meir as the keeper, and it's got an all-star cast of people you've never heard of, including Hailey Kane, Josephine McAdams, Norin Librim, Luis Crazo. It will take place at Gen Con. It's Call of Cthulhu. How long? All right, you guys, we got your characters. Okay, yes, tell us about your character. Okay, so you're going to investigate the weird noises coming out of the warehouse. Oh, yeah, okay, open the door of the warehouse and everybody roll a sanity save. Oh, y'all failed. Y'all going totally insane. Yeah, I make fun of it, but yeah. So it's a bunch of pretty people we've never heard of playing Call of Cthulhu at Gen Con. on August 3rd, the day before my birthday. Did you know August 4th was my birthday? I hope you're all thinking of getting me presents. Yeah, we're going to get back to that. So apparently somebody unearthed this thing, the rarest of all the cards for the Middle Earth thing. It has already been priced at $2 million. $2 million. $2 million for this one card because they only made one card. $2 million. It's a single variant of the One Ring card from the Universe Beyond Lord. It is pulled by one guy. So anybody else who says they have this card is lying. And I already saw one YouTuber who was like, oh, blah, blah, this card, and blah, blah. I was like, dude, you don't have it. It's this guy who has it. It is currently placed in a bank vault. The owner has secured legal representations, and the arrangement was made to have the card graded by the PSA, which received a grade of mint 9. The owner is currently accepting serial offers for the card, which will likely be a 7-figure range as the largest public bounty made for so far was from a guy who's offered $2.8 million plus a free trip to Spain for the guy who found it. For a one single solitary Magic the Gathering card with alternative writing and art that cannot be used, tournament legal. Basically $3 million for a piece of cardboard with a picture on it. Yeah, congratulations. Perhaps Wizards of the Coast can take that $3 million and use it to buy some people with something resembling common sense, because now we got to talk about this. Oh, dear mother God in heaven. What in the name of John Cena were you thinking, Wizards of the Coast and PlayStation and Geo Baldurs? So if you haven't heard about the double controversy surrounding the release of Baldurs Gate 3, way too late, probably. Yeah. Wizards of the Coast, the company who has, gotten on this platform of, holy diver, inclusiveness, diversity, safety, child safe, educational, all the things Wizards of the Coast claims they are, went into this game and said, what can we do in the Forgotten Realms Baldur's Gate setting that we haven't done with the previous 3? We've got a little Cthulhu, nightmare, Lovecraftian, Githyanki stuff going on over here. Yeah, we got some little demon stuff. Okay, what story can't we tell that we haven't told yet? So, the first thing that has gotten the controversy is probably the lesser of the two. And that's apparent. You can design what you want your character's body parts, including their titties and genitals, to look like and how big they are. And of course, the argument is, well, the rules for giving your female characters large bobas have been in place for as long as there's been video games. And yes, that is true. Some video games do give you the ability to modify what your female character's bobas look like and what your male character's lower, assly looks like. So I suppose that is the defense for why they are now including rules that you can design not only how big or small your female character's titties are, how big or small your either gender's character's glute is, but also genitals. Size of the genitals. So yeah, because yes, that's something apparently in the inclusion and fairness. Well, if the female characters are going to have ridiculously huge titties, then the male characters, we have to have the same option to have ridiculously huge genitals. Now, mind you, the kind of games that usually give you the ability to control the size of your female character's titties usually are the kind of games that Wizards of the Coast claims they want nothing to do with. And if they just did that with Baldur's Gate 3, there'd be some controversy, but then we'd probably move on. And we'd be like talking about something else tomorrow. But oh no, we have this guy who in a cutscene has carnal knowledge with a bear. or druid shapeshift into a bear. We're not sure, but it's been floating around the internet. The logic just escapes my. I know I'm a simple man. I know I'm an idiot. I know that I do not understand these greater concepts. I am a scrub white belt, mediocre gamer who has only been doing this for 40 some odd years and therefore is still new to the hobby. But in what universe is a scene where a character has a romantic interlude with a bear or a druid wild shaped into a bear? I'm not sure, but it's definitely, let's get it on with between this person and a bear. That's okay. Kids will be playing this game, but that's okay, because if you identify as a bear, that's okay. And showing kids bestiality, that's okay. But it's probably okay because it's not really a bear. It's a druid wild shaped into a bear. So therefore, it's okay that your 8-year-old is seeing this. But, you know, racism, sexism, all that other stuff, not okay. Orcs are evil. No, not okay. The company that's all about inclusion, that only releases their product in English and wants everything to be safe and, you know, never make you feel uncomfortable when you're at a game, and safety tools and pronouns and representation. The same company, Wizards of the Coast, felt that a scene in a video game with 173 hours of cinematics, making it the longest film in history if you watched all the cinematics back to back, thought a scene where a love affair between a person and a bear is okay. That's safe. Oh yeah, nothing says child safe like that. We won't have any depictions of blood or slavery, but let's get it on between a bear and a player character. Yeah, that's okay. Bow, 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 bow. I just flabbergasted. Then we've got the Modificus getting on their bandwagon with the whole pronoun thing, and we've got this huge thing about this guy talking about pronouns in Call of Cthulhu, or well, Modificus is his take on Cthulhu and how, you know, you gotta blah blah blah. They seem to have sort of forgotten, you know, that, you know, H.P. Lovecraft would be against representation, but whatever. Okay, still nothing about this Hellslayers thing, but yeah, Baldur's Gate, Modificus. If you want to find more about the Modificus controversy, check out the link down below to my friend Double D. He talks about it in great length and got in trouble for talking about it. But you know, that's all I got today for news, because there's no way I can top $3 million for a Magic card or this. Yeah, nothing I could come up with can top up with this. I mean, I suppose you could go even further down the rabbit hole of weirdness, but it's going to be kind of hard to top the amount of controversy you're going to get for this, which maybe in the mixed up logic of Wizards of the Coast is a good thing, because at least people are talking about what otherwise might have been a crappy game. We'll never know the quality of the game, or whether, you know, because all the controversy and all the news is about the scene with the bear and the person. So yeah, maybe it's intentional, because Wizards of the Coast is like, yeah, I know people are going to talk like a lot about this, and they're going to say nothing but horrible things about us, but they're talking about it. That's free press, which means that's money. Maybe. I mean, somebody okayed this. Wasn't me, that's for sure. I'm the OGGM, your guide to all the tabletop role-playing game news, weather, and general internet nonsense. If you appreciate the content that's coming out of my mouth, let me know. If you ever want to hear me talk about stuff like this ever again, let me know. Please take a moment to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification button. And of course, if you've got $3 million sitting around and want to waste it on some cardboard, I've got product available at Big Geek Emporium that I'm only charging you $2 a pop for. So you can give this guy $3 million for a Magic card, or you can give me $2 to buy some of my merch and support me. And with my birthday coming up, it's a good time to support me. So check out my link. Also, link down below if you want to hear Double D talk about the latest controversy from Modificus. And I'm sure everybody and their dog is talking about the bear scene. So I doubt this is the first you're going to hear from it. Good choice, Wizards of the Coast. Good choice. Think of all the free press you're getting. Yeah, that's a good thing. Yeah. Yeah. Push LA Knight, WWE. Yeah.